Damn, fish just jumping up in this motherfucker.
Yo, man, fuck the fish.
Hey, yo, take us out of here, kid.
Hey, why can't lesbians who wear makeup go on a diet? 'Cause you can't eat Jenny Craig with Mary Kay on your face.
Shut your foul mouth.
New on the Victoria's Secret channel, they're taking on the tough issues with their own public affairs show.
I am tired of your mamby-pamby liberal whining. Who's going to pay for this health care?
Health care's a right, not a privilege, lady.
And it's also my right to bear arms.
Oh, not with the guns again.
Oh, really?
The Victoria's Secret channel public affairs show. And coming soon, the Victoria's Secret channel takes on home repair with its own Fix-It show.
You know what? That Victoria's Secret channel looks pretty interesting. Gee, I wish I had cable. Now I think Americans will finally start caring about current events. Oh, I do have a bit of bad news. I think the bee stung me. I don't know if you can tell. Does anybody have any Benadryl?
From Brooklyn Heights down to Times Square, she doesn't mind if people stare, 'cause she's not wearing underwear. She's Cindy, Cindy Sex Talk.
Hi, this is Cindy with Cindy Sex Talk, and today we have someone very, very special as our guest. His name is Joe, and he has a really fascinating story to tell. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Cindy.
Now, Joe, you were born a man. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. I was born a man. Not only that, I was a second-team All-American football player for Ohio State.
Ooh, but that's not the whole story, right?
No, honestly, I felt as though I were a woman trapped inside a man's body.
Ooh, so I guess you wanted to get rid of some of those spare parts?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to know what it was like to have full, sensuous breasts, a fully functional vagina, and to be able to make love to another man as a woman.
Ooh, right on. So then what happened?
Well, I had the operation, and I'll tell you, I was a knockout. Guys would kill their own mothers to be with me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in fact, I was in several Victoria's Secret catalogs.
I remember you.
You do?
You were on page 23 of the fall edition?
Yes. How did you remember that?
You were so cute.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you still worked there. You know, I'm almost completely out of crotchless panties.
Oh, it's a shame. You could have used my discount.
Oh. So anyway, did this make you feel sexually like a woman?
Cindy, let me tell you this much. I was capable of multiple orgasms, like a woman.
Join the club. So then what happened?
Well, about 2 years into it, I realized it was a mistake. I mean, I was going to live my whole life as a woman. It kind of freaked me out. So I said to myself, I'm going back to being a guy.
So wait, you were a guy, surgically changed into a woman, and then you went back to being a guy?
Yes, that's correct. In fact, I have some pictures. Would you like to see them?
Ooh, pictures.
Well, this is me before the operation. And this is me now.
You really do photograph so beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any pictures of yourself as a woman?
Sadly, I don't, no. You know, I don't like to live in the past. I'm a guy now doing guy things. I want to put all that behind me. You know, I have a wife and 3 kids now. I'm part of the men's movement. You know, I paint my face, I beat on drums, that whole thing. In fact, I have pictures of my kids. Would you like to see them?
Yeah.
Picture of the twins, Courtney and Max.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, thanks.
So what's up for you next?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm thinking about getting into politics.
Oh, you're a natural. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. That's all the time we have. Bye.
Cindy Sex Talk was brought to you by the Civil War Battle Condoms Collection, the Rib Badge of Courage.
So anyway, I says to the hoe, you're gonna have to wash it if I'm gonna have to eat it.
Bernie, shut the fuck up.
Over the years, the Time Live Corporation has brought you hardbound literature on every major topic known to man. including the history of World War II, the history of things that smell bad, the history of people who look like feet, and the history of things that are almost bananas. But now, Time Live brings you the greatest tale of all, the history of Time Live books. These fascinating volumes give you a behind-the-scenes look into the incredible world of mail-order merchandising. From writer to binder, printer to postman, it's all there. And if you order now, we'll also include the making of the history of Time Live books, a 30-page booklet showing how a book is written about a book on books being written.
To order the thing he just said, just dial 1-900-555 I want the thing he just described. That's 1-900-555 I want the thing he just described.
Our tour is coming to an end, and I spoke to Bernie, and he is considering taking out that line about sticking his tail up that girl's ass. But he was totally inflexible about that whole if I have to eat it, you have to wash it thing. Apparently it was a personal statement. Well, dinosaurs are so hot, and he's got a little bit of an attitude. But at least you are making a difference. Oh, and my hand is much better, although I am urinating beeswax. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. And for those of you uncomfortable about watching a children's character say and do adult things, or seeing our founding fathers' faces on porcelain penises, well, I can only think of the words of the French novelist Guy de Maupassant, who once wrote, "Profanity makes talking fun." Thank you, and good night.